Hi everyone! So we are back with part 3 of my little baby minis here. As you can tell, I'm a little obsessed. I mean, this is kind of ridiculous, but I opened the first 5, got a little carried away. Okay, just a tad. And I went out and bought another 12. So I started out with 6, ended up buying 12. And then I added another 6, so I have 18 of these. Now you can sit and count these and you'll notice that one is missing. And I figured out what the deal is with these little mini balls. And I realized that the pink ones are super, super hard to get. Now you all know, if you've seen the previous video, I got a pink one. And she is right here, and I love her. I think she is probably my favorite out of the bunch. So go figure why we can't, let me see if I can bring her up, why we're not getting the pink ones. So I'm not done yet, guys, but look, but anyway, I'm gonna hunt some more pink ones. If any of you buy these, let me know if you get pink. I am looking for pinks and can't find them anywhere. You can see I bought another 12 and look at what I got. I got mostly yellow and a few of the green color. Did notice that the green color, I guess, could be neutral color because the green and the yellow are neutral, but they definitely made this in girls. And also some of the yellow ones over here, they have bows in their hair. So I'm gonna put her here. Oh, she's so cute. I want some more, but that's the only one I got out of all this. I got one pink out of 18 that I've been to. And as you can see, I have 4 yellow dupes here, but look at these little carriages are the cutest. The little, can you see them? I mean, they are so cute when you carry along. They have little toys right here that they can play with. But oh my gosh, I don't think I showed you this part yet. And then here's the cribs. Aren't they adorable? And they all have that little heart. But oh my gosh, and this one here came with a bear. So I did get some that were different. And here's the little bear. He's got his head poking out. I don't know if you can see it. My lighting is so bad in here. I really need to go back upstairs and film. I don't know. Can you guys even see that? And anyways, right here. Let me see if I can uncover him a little bit so you can see. But it's a tiny little bear head sticking out. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can or not, but there, maybe that way you can see better. But so this one came with the bear. That was different, the bear. I had one other one too, which came with, oh, this one here, and this is the changing table, and it is so super stinking cute. Oh, just dropped the doll. Probably would be a lot easier to show you this way, but look how cute they are. And it goes this way, actually. So you get places to put little things in there, and then this is their changing table, and then baby goes up here, and these here came with this one. So they do have different ones. You just, you got to get lucky. This is just a game of luck, and sometimes my luck isn't always that good. Evidently must have been a little bit good because I got this one right here. But you can see there's like baby powder and lotion, and that goes with this baby here that I just showed you. It could go with actually any one of these because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 changing tables. The other 3, as you can tell, are over here. He's almost not even in this. It's hard to put this all on my table. But here's some yellow ones, and these are the girls. And that's the changing tables for the girls. So you can tell because they have the little bows in their hair. So are these not necessarily, they could be whatever you want them to be, girls or boys, really. The only one that is definitely a girl is this one because it's in pink. Because these are in green. And green is very gender neutral. Green and yellows, for babies. So you can actually make them whatever they want. If you want to make them into girls, make them into girls. If you want to make them boys, make them into boys. We have a lot of these cards. I didn't save them all, guys, because I don't think they're, you know, they're birth certificates. I am not going to keep up with all these names, and I have to figure out like 18 different names, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So these are cute, but in the trash. Voila. Done with the birth certificates, but these babies I don't know what I'm going to do. As you can see, I got 4 here of the, and you can see they kind of rock. Look at, and they're so cute. So I got 4 dupes there. I've got 3 dupes over here. I've got 3 dupes back here in the little, these ones here. I've got 3 dupes. One is back here, you probably can't even see. But there's 3 dupes. Let me get them in here a little bit. Of these here, there's 3 dupes. So I have dupes. And then I only got 1 of the changing table in the green. And then I finally got my strollers. But what color did my strollers come in? Not pink. So I'm realizing that they make you want to keep buying these because there is only so many pink that they put out. I got lucky. And also, it's a baby of darker color. You know, I mean, I love my babies of color. I really do. I even have a Reborn now that is of color, which I never had before. And then as I was looking a little bit further, I kept saying these babies look really like white, which they are. So that's your white babies. And then I kept looking at the greens and I said, they're darker. I said, some of these babies are darker. And then, let's see if I'll bring this one up here. He's in the little green. He is darker. So if I take this one down, like, let me take this one out. I don't really want to take this one out. Let's see, there's the ones in the strollers. The strollers are adorable. The ones in the stroller, if I can get it out, let me just tip it over. It's probably much easier. They came with the baby bottle, which I don't know if I showed you that last time or if we got a bottle last time. We may have. But look at the difference in color. Can you see the difference in color? So this one here is like white. This one here is darker skin. I think you can see that a little bit better now. Let me see if this helps. I don't know if this helps or not. But he's a little darker. I don't know if you can tell it in the video or not. But this one, how light he is. And then you have this one who's there. I think you can tell that one is a little bit lighter than the other. See, I have to actually tilt them back so you can see. But they're different colors. So there are 3 different, you know, babies. The colors of these babies are different. I didn't know that was going to happen. I thought they were just, you know, who knew what I was really thinking. But to make them in, like, different nationalities, I guess is what you want to say. I hope that's the proper thing. Please don't anybody be offended if I said it wrong. So, this is a darker baby. And then this is that is also a baby, I guess, of color too, if you want to call it that. And then this is a baby of color. Here. And then she's going to fall back. And then this is also a baby of color. It's white. So, I couldn't believe that I was actually looking at the tones of them, and I thought, you know, there's 3 different tones of these little babies, so it makes it so much more interesting. And I am not done. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the dupes. I'm not sure if I keep them. I really don't have anybody right now that would want these. I thought about doing a little giveaway. I do have a couple nieces, but I'm not sure if they're really into this. One of my well, they're both really young, and I don't know. I mean, this stuff is really kind of small, so they probably would lose it anyway. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with my dupes. I really don't need the dupes. I may keep some of the dupes. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. Any thoughts? Leave them below the video. Put them in the comments section if you have any thoughts what I should do with these. I'm not sure. But I'm not done. I'm going after these pink ones hard. I need to find more pink because, like I said, this has become my favorite. And I only have one. I was so disappointed after buying 12 more. 12! And out of those 12s, the first 6 I got were like all yellow. And then the second set I got were green and then a couple yellow. I think even the first ones, the first 6, the new 6 that I bought, I think I did get a green one, but most of them were all yellow. So I think like 5 were yellow, 1 was green. The other 6 I got was mostly green and 1 yellow. So I don't know. I just need to find the pink. I need to find the pinks. In my other half went out to Walmart and we found a very few. We found a few left. We found 6 left. We pulled them all out of our Walmart. And they were scattered everywhere. They weren't even in their proper boxes. They were like all over the toy. I would find like one in one section of the toys and then another one in another section of the toys. So it was kind of crazy, but we did end up with 6. I'm not sure how we did, but we were hunting. And there was no more to be found. I mean, I could have missed them, but we did definitely get 6 more. So this is where I'm landed, right here. But anyways, I continue back to Walmart. We went to check these out, and they were all $7.99. And I'm like, wait a minute, they're $6.49 online. Why are they $7.99 in the store? And he said, well, whatever they are, we're getting them. So he just started scanning, and I thought, oh my gosh, I said, I could be paying $6.49, not $7.99 for these. But anyways, because he's the best husband in the world, he went and he just started scanning them all. It's $7.99. So the first 6 were good. The second 6 were a little bit expensive. Sorry, I had to move up in my chair. So anyways, if you do go into the stores, be aware if you want any of these that at Walmart, these are $7.99. Hobby Lobbies are $7.99. Targets were $6.49 and stayed $6.49. Store online. Hobby Lobby, like I said, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, $7.99. Target, I did find at Target for $6.49. So they do have them there. I don't know where else they have them, but those are the 3 that I know that carry them. So I'm still on the hunt, guys. So I hope I get lucky, and the next time I go in the stores and buy some more, that I get some pinks. I think this is the whole thing that every time you get into something like this, there's always one that's hard to get. Always. I mean, I don't know how many times I did like the little adorables, they were hard to find. They were like duping everywhere. I can't remember. They're the dolls. They're about like 6 inches high. They have really super long hair. I can't remember the name of them. And I was collecting them for a while and could never find the one doll I wanted. Could never find it. And I probably have about 30 of them. There's some in this craft room. Actually, I'm looking at them right now. There's some in this craft room, and then there's some in the baby's room. And I could never find the one doll I want. So you have to remember that when you get into these kind of things like this, there's always going to be one that you want and you're not going to be able to find. Anytime I've done things like this has been the case, and every time. I think I just got super, super lucky, which my luck stinks. I'm just going to say it, put it right out there. I don't have very good luck. But this one here, this one here. Okay, so we know that this is the little rocker, right? I call it a carriage. It's like a car seat, okay? So this one here I got. So I am missing the stroller. I am missing the cradle, and I am missing the changing table. So there is still 3 more pink ones that I'd like to get. Once I get those pink ones, I'll stop. But until then, I won't stop. I mean, I'll go to every store to see if I can find them. But it's hit or miss because it's a blind opening. Blind, you can't see what you're getting. So, hit or miss on these guys. But anyways, I love them. I adore them all. I may keep them all. I'm not sure. I thought, it'd be good to give these away to some, a little bit older girls, because these are silicones and I don't want babies to have these. The pieces are way too small. You've seen like the lotion bottle. Look how tiny it is. I don't want them putting them in their mouth. I don't want them doing anything like that. So I think these would be for much older girls that take care of their stuff. I'm talking maybe 12, 11, that would love these. Otherwise, I wouldn't give them to any of the small babies, because there's just the little bear in here, the bottles. They're just so small, and they're not, I don't think they're good for the little babies to have. They can have the doll, but what's fun with the doll without the accessories, So anyway, I'm thinking about it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm interested to see what you guys say, and if you think I'm crazy to try, to keep trying, or if I just say, hey, I'm blessed. I got one pink one. But sometimes I'm not happy with just one and I need more. So I will hunt a little bit further. I will buy some more. So this is just the first 18. I'll buy some more. If I do find any more pinks, I'll update you and let you know if I find more pinks. If you don't hear from me, then I haven't found any and I'm still on the hunt. But I got every single one, so I got a, one here. I got 3 here that I already have. I just need the pink. Where are the pinks? That's where they're getting us at, is right here. You gotta be really lucky to get a hold of a pink one. I'm figuring that out now. So, like I said, 12 and had no pinks out of 12. So that's where these are giving us, and the reason why to keep going and to keep searching is because of the pink ones. They must be very, very limited. So I may never find any more of these. But I'm going to still try. I'm not going to go crazy. I may buy 6 more somewhere else. Maybe buy 3 in one place, 3 at another place. 3 anywhere I see these, I may just pick 1 or 2 up. I'm not going to go crazy and buy another 12 more. But I do want to buy a few more just to see if I get any more pinks. And then I'll stop because I don't want to be too crazy. So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to update you with the 3rd part of this little haul that I have going. And like I said, I do love these and I want more. I just don't know what I'm going to do with them all yet, but I'm hoping I can give them to somebody who really wants them. Or do I keep them all? Or do I share the love, maybe give somebody one and then another one to somebody? So I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. But anyways, I'm going to be quiet now because I'm a talker and my videos run long. So if you haven't known already. But I just want to thank you for coming in and watching my video today. I really really super appreciate it. Thank you for all my new subscribers, because my channel is growing finally after I don't know how many years. It's finally growing. And just to, I don't know, I'm just being very grateful. That's what I'm going to say. Anyways, guys, so I will see you on my next video. Not sure what it's going to be, but I'm sure I'll do something. So I hope you guys like this. I thought this was really fun. If there's something else you might want to try or you want to see, let me know. I can buy some. There's so many of those round balls with so many little different things you can get out there. You can go to Target and there's a whole huge section of the little round balls, and they're all different. Some are food, some are fashion, some are little animals. There's tons of them out there. I'm just a baby nut. So anyways, guys, I love you all. Take care. See you in my next video. And don't forget to leave me some comments. I love reading your comments. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you make sure you get all my videos, and thumbs up the video because that really helps it. So anyways, guys, talk to you on the next video, and y'all take care. See you later. Bye.